Hi, my name is Bob Coughlin. I'm the director of Sovereign Grace Music, and I am really excited to be invited to have been invited to come to Oxygen. Been to Australia once, and thrilled that I get to come back again and be a part of this conference. I get to be part of a track for musicians, for music leaders, as well as pastors are welcome to attend. And I'll be covering a number of different topics. We've divided into three sections somewhat. The first is theological and gospel foundations. So I'll be talking about foundations for congregational worship, using music in worship. I talk about the theology of music as well as the heart of someone who leads music in the meeting. And then I'll also be talking about gathering around the gospel, which is what we do every time we meet as the church. And those two things will kind of form the foundation for everything else I'll be sharing. And then in the next session, we'll talk about pastoring through song. It's under the title of Choosing and Leading Songs, which is really for those who lead music in the church, that's one of the most challenging things, just figuring out what do I do with songs. And there are so many available to us now, but that doesn't mean they're all good. And so we need wisdom in determining how we're going to choose them. So one teaching is called Pastoring Through Song, where I talk about actually caring for people's souls as we lead music, and then putting songs together, which again is always the question every week. How do I put these songs in an order that makes sense? So that'll be under choosing and leading songs. And then the third session, I'll be talking about relationships. The first is relationship with God through His Holy Spirit, and I call it making room for the Spirit's leading. You know, we all believe that the Holy Spirit helps us as we plan, but it's important to remember that our plans aren't the Holy Spirit. So when we actually get into the meeting, how do we encourage people to recognize God is truly with us? He's speaking to us, authoritatively and primarily through His Word, but then also through the songs we sing, through the prayers and different means. So that's making room for the Spirit's leading. And then another session we'll be covering is just a leader's relationships. I think of a pastor or someone who's leading the music. Their relationship with their senior pastor, the relationship with their musicians, relationship with their family, and their relationship with the church. And one of the things I'll be keying in on is just how you work with volunteers and make the most of that time and really serve them as you seek to lead them. So those are some of the things we'll be covering, and I would love to see you there. Hope I will, and we'll see what the Lord brings about.